literally have
Gotcha.
the best employees. Everybody's passionate about what they're doing. We try to take care of each other.
That's true. That's true. No matter how much he is, he's a great boss.
I do try, man. I try to do family, even though I hate Ron. I love him. I do.
All right, hi, I'm Ron, and this is AJB. Well, beginning process with Ryan is a two-fold process. We actually went out the first time, and I know we were negotiating back and forth what we needed to do with his backyard. And one of the biggest problems we have when we're doing fences, whether it's new, old, existing, is trees. Trees tend to grow right perfectly in the fence line. So the first problem we had was he had about 5 trees literally in his fence line. And I go, Ryan, what do you want to do? We can't move it here, we can't move it there because they were all over the place. He goes, I'll take them down. So this is the fence we're talking about. These were the 2 mesh gates we put in. He had an old one that came across. So we put in 2 new mesh gates, 2 new 4x6 posts. They love that. And again, this time he had ivy all over the place, growing up a fence which you could barely see. And so I thought, okay, do you want us to clean that out, Ryan, or do you want to do it like the trees? He says, no, I'm leaving it for you guys. And so one of the concerns is when you're dealing with ivy, it's resilient. You got to pull it back until you literally get rid of it. So now that they have a fence that's not got ivy on it, he's taken that to heart. He doesn't want this fence to end up like his last fence. And it literally was ivy crawling up over the fence and all over the place and pushing it down. As you can see how clear it is now. So we did do a lot of the clearing. And I've told Ryan and the Ratanas know they're going to keep that ivy away from that fence. So what we did is this fence line, it's so interesting because they can literally see a fence. And you can see a fence from the road where before you literally all you saw was ivy. And those of you out there know what I'm talking about. You've got a fence that's sitting in your backyard full of ivy, you need to give us a call. That's what it's going to look like when we're done. With everything, when you see a fence or anything you're doing, you never get the straight lines you love. You always want a perfectly straight line, clear, clean. Oh, that's great. We don't get that. We get hills, we get ivy, we get fences that have been there we can't even see, like this one. We wanted it to give it kind of a straight line end. We didn't want it to just abruptly stop. We kind of wanted to grow out the property a little bit. That's his property line there. So instead of going all the way back around because there's so many trees, we thought we'd curve around. Of course, they loved that idea. They thought it was fantastic. And of course, the end result is great. Gives them that finished look all the way around. It just doesn't stop abruptly because of the landscape and whatever we had to deal with over there, the hurdles. We actually extended it to make it look better. Give an end to it, right? So you got an end over here, end over here. So it looks like a nice little enclosed fence area that you can look at. And if you go all the way across, we did that one, their fence on the other side of their house. We did that about a month and a half ago. And this is our second job here. So we've got a lot to do with the Ratanas. We're going to be a long-lasting relationship. They've got a lot of landscaping they're going to do. And of course, first people they call is AJB.
And what else can Aaron do for his amazing wife?
Do you want it? I guess you can still open it.
You got it?
We've got it. It looks good. Yeah, that's great.
Want to hear a horse running?
Yes.
Mine.
Okay, that's enough. Sorry.
That's pretty good.
What do you think, Dad?
Awesome.